consumption and give a voice to the unheard. This is the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Welcome on board the Morning Express.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for trusting this super frequency, Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. And of course, still Morning Express, but this time around, Mainland focus on this dial, Mainland 98.3 FM. But contrary to what we always have, focus on a couple of stories, one or two stories. Today's Thursday, so we always allow you to be the determinant of what you want to talk about, you want to express. You can definitely pick any story of your choice that interests you, any updates that you would like to, share your thoughts and your contributions, your submission on this beautiful morning. And of course, while you do that, we have rules to that. Of course, when you call in, turn on the volume on your radio so that we can better hear you. And of course, you can state your name and where you're calling from. And of course, don't forget that you have to summarize your expression to fit the 1 minute allocated to you. And as well as very much important that you desist from derogatory remarks. Please, let's do that. And also, insightful words and expressions are not encouraged or allowed here. So please, let's just stick to that. And also, let's be intentional with our choice of words whenever we want to share our expression. So of course, you can still join us live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. And of course, you can listen via website www.mainland98.3 FM. Also on Radio Garden, you can just search through and you would definitely be locked to this frequency. Would like to hear your thoughts, would like to hear your submission, any of the stories or interests that interest you, or any updates that catches your attention that you would like to give one or two submissions to. You definitely are welcome, more than welcome to do that, just in a minute. And make sure that, please, for you not to be cut off, just let's stick to the rules, please. No insightful words, and let's be very intentional about our choice of words. Mainland focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. And of course, my name's still Modupe Akinyo. So you can call me Lady Mo, and I still have here with me ever beautiful, phenomenal, let me be like phenomenal Sage Babalola. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you. All right, so of course, the number to call to be part of this is 0913 6000410, 0913 6000410. And for WhatsApp and text messages, you can send that through or via 0913 6000430. 0913-600-0430. All right.
Let's hear from Fuad first.
Yes,
we hear Fuad's focus of the day, and then we can move on to taking your own submissions. Good morning again, Fuad.
Good morning, Sage.
Yes.
Well, I'm Lady Mo. Well, I'm going to make it very short, just 30 seconds. And it's still a question around the power sector for me. When will the grid stop collapsing? So that we are not going to continue to talk about this again in 2027 down to 2031. When will the grid stop collapsing? When will the government come up with a permanent solution to all of the myriad of problems facing us in the power sector? That's the question that comes to my mind this morning. When are we going to see an end to this continuous collapse of the national grid? God bless Nigeria.
God bless you too. Thank you so much. Still open mic on Mainland 98.3 FM on Mainland Focus on this dial. Would appreciate your contribution, your submission. The number to call again 0913-600-0410. We'll start with the calls. Take a couple of calls. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Hello, are you there? Good morning. We can hear you. Please go ahead. All right, please do well to call us. Seems you couldn't hear us. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Madam Sage and Lady Mo.
Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you.
Yes, My take is on this power grid that is collapsing every time.
All right, your name before your submission.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. This is calling from Magneto this morning.
All right, go ahead, please.
You see, this country, our government, they are not serious. And that's why corruption has ravaged the whole sector. No sector in this country that is not ravaged with corruption. And now they have effective in all those sectors. Talk of power sector, same thing, health sector, the same thing. We know any place. So that's why they are seeing all these results. And I just pray to God to take over this country from this people. So you don't have anything to offer. And I want to talk about this Ġanduke, that's the APC national chairman, talking anyhow. As if he's God, I is telling other people to go and wait till after Tinubu finish the second term.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Are you hearing me very clear?
Yes, very, very loud and clear.
It's
Good morning.
I greet you. More, you are learning fast. I like it. I want to tell Mr. Fᴏᴜ that I don't forget. It was October 2020 that they called off strike by 5 a.m. that the court many workers lost their job. And the blame is on again. They have already used army to surround during the time of minimum wage. They did things in Minnesota for 10 years ago. What do they want the labor to do? Nigeria, fight for yourself. Everybody at the blame Tinubu. I will sue him for stay of execution, court injunction, court arbitration, court contempt. Blame INEC and the judiciary for the taxes that we are paying, that it remain breathing tax, WALAING, that is the working tax, not the work, the one who is paying you. And they are using our tax to buy yachts, buy plane, Taliban, the whole world, like people that is.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Madam Sage.
Good morning.
Good morning.
God bless you. What of my friend Fᴏᴜ?
He's doing very well, thank you.
Yeah, this is Barrister Peter Oku, calling from Mende, Maryland. Yes, on open mic today, I want to state quite categorically that this APC government is not sincere with Nigerians. And we are in a democracy. And democracy is the government of the people by the people and for the people. I have not seen any sign of that in Nigeria. What we have is government of self-preservation. It's not government of the people. And unless they change their footsteps, we can never think of voting for them if they need to decide to contest. We just mobilize Nigerians not to vote.
All right, thank you for calling. You've exceeded your time. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Please move away from your radio set or switch it off.
Yeah, sorry, please.
All right.
I've gone away from the radio, please. I'm far away from the place. Good
right.
morning once more.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Peter M쏘ɪᴜᴜ. I'm calling from ʔᴏᴜ. And there's one point you raised concerning the GSS employing first-class graduates for university. I think on paper, but in practice, it is not logical that everybody that makes first-class university will make first-class in the state of especially GSS. You know, that is going by that standard. So it is not logically correct that all first-class students very good in GSS matter. That is why I will not necessarily, because for my sciences and for my social sciences or even engineering, so that is that. Then as for the government selling factors in the world, I think it is commendable. Even if they have to give them maybe sometime in line.
All right, thank
so that
you.
between 2 and 3.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Really appreciate. Hello, good morning.
Hello,
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, quickly, let me say something this morning. I heard Fᴏᴜ when he was talking about the telecom company, about the tariff. The question which we are asking is that, how efficient is their service to us? I just called one of them this morning. I've been battling it since yesterday how to recharge my phone through my bank. It is only this morning when I called them, and before they pick my call, they kept me online on air for 15 minutes before they could answer me. And now they are telling me that they are having issue with the bank. So tell me, is it what we are paying for? How can you say you increase tariffs and the services is very, very poor? Yesterday, I couldn't make calls. Yesterday. So what are we talking about? Nobody is saying that they should not increase it, but how is the services? How are they servicing us? You understand? The service is not even correspond to what we are getting. And we are talking about increment.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. We hope that things get better. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Thank you.
Good morning.
I like you so much. For on the issue of, I heard Mr. Fᴜᴜ talking about, not for me, within your analysis, you mentioned that some of these are supposed to come here, most of the ships are going to Togo, but, because of the tariff, but by and large, the so-called government agency, when they close border, the Diroko was closed. If you go to Diroko now, you see a truck, you entry, and at the same time, in the front of the area command. So what are you talking about? Who is deceiving who? You understand? You close border and some truck are entering. So that is on that. That will tell you how efficient or how deceitful, the so-called government agency is. Then on the issue of mining, which I expect perhaps to even talk about, we had Osomola clamouring, shouting about the federal government to sit up, in facing the illegal mining, especially in the north. If you now decisively concentrate on the oil in the south, you must decisively concentrate on the mining in the north. Nobody is an island. You understand?
Thank
Nobody.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. Really appreciate it. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Lady Mo.
Good morning.
Good morning, also Fuad and the You see, it is increasingly becoming shameful and embarrassing for we to be witnessing Greek collapse, John from Oba. Every time, every now and then, where we have other elements, where we can generate life from wind, from solar, to hydro, to even garden, to even biogas. And none of them is being looked into. All they are busy doing is selling our national assets, corrupting it, making it cheap, and selling it to their cronies and allies. And it is a shame that they are not looking at what Obasanjo Awolowo did by creating almost 13 companies for Odua as Odua group of investments for the Western states. They came and they looted everything. Honestly, I don't want to be saying things that is uncomplimentary on radio. But these people are pushing me to do that. Honestly, but it's a shame. They are not thinking of being productive at all. All they are doing is to spend and tax.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. Really appreciate it.
Let's read messages whilst we wait for more calls to come in. We have on WhatsApp here. Hello, Milan FM. The tax reform bill, which has passed second reading, is laudable. To me and many Nigerians, the reform will make every state governor to begin to think outside the box and put in more effort on how to increase the state IGR rather than depend solely on the allocation given from Abuja. I would also like the government to show more transparency and accountability so that the tax reform can have a positive impact on the citizens. Finally, just like the tax reform, electoral reform should also be given utmost attention. A situation where a chairman or a councillor will need 5 million and 2 million naira respectively to get a party nomination form to participate in the election. It's highly ridiculous and would only continue to encourage corruption in the country. The lawmakers should do something about it if we truly want competent people to be in the position of authority. God bless Nigeria. Temitope Onotoye from Ijagimo community. We also have here with the so-called CBN new regulators on charges in ATM and POS. It's very clear that the era of confusion that Buhari left behind is getting more serious and stronger. Just increasing different forms of taxation without talking or increasing production by citizens. How does that constitute monopoly of POS operators? Does it make sense to any sane person? Anyways, it's because Buhari was not punished alongside Emefiele for what they put the country through. That's why trial and error is continuing with these people. Hope we're hearing the APC national chairman clearly saying they're doing very well, and so President Tinubu must come back in 2027. Do you see that they're not bothered about all the complaints we're making? It's all just noise to them. Nigeria, I'm sorry for you. Steve Oferi from Ijanikin there. Good morning, Sage and Lady Mo. I disagree with Mr. Fuad on the tariff hike. We shouldn't support the government on continuous hiking everything in Nigeria. I believe we should support a better Nigeria by not hiking Nigeria from this administration. Even currently, salaries in all private sector are not increasing. So why should we support the hike? Melvin from Ikeja there. Oxlade Chibuike says, good morning, Mainland FM. My take this morning is on the miracle centers and WAEC. Lady Mo and Sage, nobody can tell me that WAEC is not aware of these arrangements. I tell you this because miracle centers have been going on for years, and I can tell you authoritatively that WAEC knows all about it. Let's go back to the phones.
All right. Hello, good morning. 0913-600. Good morning.
Good morning, Sage.
Good morning.
Madam MP. Good morning. This is Giz from Lukman.
Welcome.
Yeah, I think today is open mic, right?
Yes, please go ahead. You have a
So
minute.
I was robbed yesterday along K2 when you climb the ramp heading towards Tōgate, K2 axis. I was robbed in my own
Did
car.
you say you were robbed?
Yes, I was robbed by some assailants, by some hoodlums. I'll call them hoodlums.
I'm so
They
sorry.
walked in, like 4 or 5 of them, and they were able to get one of my phone. But my annoyance is, they got one of my usually unused phone though. But my annoyance is, I drove down to Tōgate, and I went to there was a police van parked right in front of Tōgate. And I went to them, and I was like, these guys just robbed me now. And they said, yeah, we know they used to, they operate there. They robbed somebody yesterday. They robbed the man. And I'm like, if you know they rob people there, why haven't you apprehended them? Why are you not setting up a checkpoint there? You see these guys around every day, they're just rushing and they don't do anything. And police are not accosting them, they're not arresting them. I went to Osho the other day and I saw the bridge. The bridge is bigger, people sleeping on the bridge in broad daylight. So it's annoying to me. If you know people are robbing people ahead of Bagada, ahead of Tōgate, people are robbing people, they want to arrest them. Why are you not doing anything? What's the government doing? I don't understand. And then for MTN, I've been trying to recharge them yesterday. They keep collecting my money and I'm not getting value for my money. No data, no airtime, and they keep collecting my money. Anything wrong with their network? I have a great day, my sister. No, I'm tired of you.
Oh, better one. We're so sorry for the incidents that happened to you yesterday. We hope you're not hurt. I'm really sorry about that.
All right. We'll go ahead with the calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good
morning.
I'm talking on the incident of the communication. To me, all these things, nothing is going to improve by making the tariff high or whatever. Because in terms of power did not improve. The tariff is high. DSTV did not improve. The tariff is high. The potential did not improve. The tariff is high. POS, banks, all these charges, everything. So even if the salary did not increase, but all these things are increased. So what do we expect communication to do better? All it is done from leadership, from sincerely. They're starting from leadership. They're just increasing whatever they increase. There's any improvement. The government is creating a lot of taxes for people. What have they done? How have they done? Today, the power grid, tomorrow power grid. Nobody talk about it. People are still talking about the A and B. Now, that is about the education sector. Please, the education sector in Nigeria is going down. All these private schools, they're not doing well at all.
All right.
There's certain people. Government should do something about it.
All right. Thank
I
you.
don't, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to Sage and Lord.
Good morning.
Engineer from Yaba.
Welcome.
Yeah. Concerning the tariff hike, that MTN has to come out. I won't blame them because they are approved for them. I think they did not give them timeline. I want to blame the NS because when they said we should go on protest, the first day they went on to the meeting with National Secretary of the Secretary to the Government of Federation. What do they expect? These people are politicians who don't even want labor to develop at all. They cajole them to committees, setting up committees, and they pay for it. Which means they don't. I've said it. They just want to have their own share of the national cake, and they have failed woefully. If they cannot prepare anything and have a result, reasonable result in that area, is a terrible thing. concerning robbing people all about. That is the result of a tired IT. And many of them that are even his mates are still put there automatically. He didn't give other people chance to grow.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. 091 Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Chris calling from Ojo.
Thank you.
My open mic this morning is about the airport leader, Nnamdi Kanu. See, I want to say that it's quite unfortunate. Sometimes most of us who listen to this platform often complain about the marginalization that is being faced by the Southeast. And I think the media is also part of this. Because most times we come out here and we criticize people, that government are not doing well for the Southeast. But how many times do we bring the news concerning the airport leader on this platform or most other radio platform? The media are part of this as well. Because anything pertaining to this airport leader or Nnamdi Kanu, we hardly bring the news or you make the topic of talking point. So, in as much as we're criticizing the government, I think we should look inward as well. The media are not bringing this out for people to speak about it.
Right.
And it's quite unfortunate. People also complain about the Southeast. We have people from the North that have been Southeast. Hardly does it make it to the media, and hardly does it come out as a talking point. And I think the media is culprit of this.
Thank you. Thank you for your call. We appreciate it. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Evangelist Johnson calling you from.
Go ahead, please.
Hello. Yeah.
Sir, do you mind speaking up? If you're using hands-free, disconnect and speak directly into your phone. Do you mind, please?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Okay, it's much better, but you can do it to speak a little bit more.
Is it an open mic?
Sir, maybe call back. All right, call back if you can. Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate you. The phone lines are still very much open if you'd like to call. Let's read a few Facebook messages. I beg your pardon. On Facebook, we do have Michael, who says, "Hello, Mainland FM. The statement made by the APC party leader, Alhaji Abdullah Ganduje, should not be seen only as laughable, but as an indication that our votes does not count, which is the reason we must all clamor for good electoral reform, where the president will no longer be the one to appoint the INEC chairman. With the present situation in the country, even the dead knows that the ruling party might not win the election if there's no positive change before 2027. Finally, I wonder the kind of mobilization that the NLC is calling on Nigerians for, to boycott the use of telecom services in March. Are they just waking up from their slumber? Where were they when the court gave order to DSTV not to increase their subscription tariff, but they violated that order and went ahead to increase the tariff and nothing happened to the company? My advice for the NLC is to use their precious time to attend to more pressing needs of the people, like clamoring for the reduction of fuel pump price, cooking gas, and others which are gradually becoming unaffordable because of the approved minimum wage of 70,000 naira, which cannot even meet up with today's market prices. God bless Nigeria." Temitoko Onotoye from Ijagmo community. Basil Chika here says, "So Tinubu is still hell-bent on this tax reform bill when Nigerians and the economy are bleeding seriously because of the multiple tariff imposed on them almost all the same time. I think it is high time he stops and look towards our mineral resources and begin to reduce the cost of governance and the frequent and unnecessary trips. Secondly, on the grid collapse, it will continue because hearing alone about the humongous amount used in fixing it, you would understand why it keeps on collapsing." Chika Bende from Trade Fair. John Bernard he says, "Good morning, Sage and Lady Mo. My take is on the new CBN policy on ATM. The CBN governor will be worse rather than Emefiele because of these policies are not working. Let him go back to Community Bank and maybe begin from there. He has no business being a CBN governor." Thank you. I received your message. Yes, thank you, John Bernard. We're glad that you received it. Sheon JC says, "Good morning, Mainland FM. I'm Olua Sheon from Festac. Fellow Nigerians, in 2023, you saw the magic from INEC that produced the government. You saw the wonders from the judiciary that legitimized it. What has been or is being done to ensure it does not happen in 2027? Without an answer to this, no online ranting will save us. The power to appoint INEC chairman should be vacated from the office of the presidency. The power to appoint the CJN should be vacated from the office of the presidency. Atiku and Obi should speak on critical issues. Thank you and good morning." Good morning to you too. We have Prince Leo Ozoma who says, "Good morning, Sage, Lady Mo and Fuad. My open mic today will be on the two broad issues, and one that I know that some Nigerians have different political affiliations, but we should realize that it is nobody's best interest not to have strong opposition voices and parties, no matter where you belong today, and therefore I implore well-meaning Nigerians to rally round and ensure the opposition voices and parties are not dismissed. Secondly, there's this narrative on radio I hear most times from radio anchors or show hosts that callers are entitled to their opinion or correcting such falsehood right there and then. This is my take, not for your station in particular. All right, Leo Zoma from Lagos, thank you very much. Let's go back to taking phone calls.
Hello, good morning. Doing very well, thank you. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. How are you too?
Good morning, thank you.
Yeah, this is Madam Isi. I want to talk about this tariff issue. You see, like this MTN, I make it. I don't use it to make call because if you say hello, lady, no, 10 naira. Hello, lady, how are you? 10 naira. Before you know, 100 naira for discussion of maybe 3 minutes, they're taking your money. And you say we have legislators, you say we have government. Before you even increase tariff, you make sure that the things you are going to enjoy from it, are they put in place. Both tariffs in electricity, where I passed to now, in the last 2 weeks, I've slept with light only 2 times. Every time they're in darkness. The other day, the people in the mall, they went to protest in front of their headquarters at Ikeja Lights out there. That they don't have lights and they're in band 8. What kind of government are you providing? Do you want to squeeze blood out of us? Eh? Transportation is nothing to go. Where now? I get so scared to go out into the city because of transport fare. Okada from one place to another, it's either 300, 500. All these things are too stressful for us. People are having BP wahala.
All right.
Every time you mention your BP is so high because of the Tinubu's government. What kind of nonsense government?
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is Mr. James calling from Agbade Junction.
Thank you.
So my open mic is on electoral reform. When we listen to the comments of the chairman of APC recently, Dr. Gandhi, he goes to tell you that we are not relying on the vote that you and I are casting. Because if ordinarily you don't consider the level of governance you have administered, so it's going to affect adversely because your vote and my vote does not count. And even up to this moment, we've been clamoring over the reform of our electoral, and they have not done anything about that. And the unfortunate thing is that the set of people that ought to have given attention to the reforming of our electoral are the same people who will not do anything close to that because it's something that will separate them where they are seated. I mean, the National Assembly. That is one big unfortunate thing there. So I don't know how we are going to get out of this because if we don't have a way of putting these people out of the system, Nigeria will continue to suffer the same fate. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Please turn down the volume of your radio set. All right, good morning.
I'm talking now. I think you said I need to read more. My name is Shop. My thing today, my open mic, we talk about the state of the okay. The Pakistan, the way they did the last.
Hello, we can barely hear you. Can you move away from where you are? Or
okay, can you hear me now?
Okay,
very well.
It's better now.
Okay, I said my take today is about the state of the nation. The great collapse, the increase in tariff for telecommunication, and the service that are not being given. You make calls, even the service is very poor now. But my point is, all these points down to the leadership we have. They are improvising the lives of the people are in action. I'm going to run them and this. My daddy told me that when the righteous are in authority, he said the people, he said they rejoice. But when the wicked get faith, the people move. That is what is happening to us.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Lady Ma, good morning.
Babalola, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Peter Omonse from Shomodo. Babalola, please let me tell Discos or NEPA, whatever name we call them, that if they have products to sell, band A, band B, band C, they are products that they have. They should come to this station and advertise it. Anybody that is interested in band A will go and pay for band A. Anyone that can buy band B will buy. They should not force band A on us, because in my boomerang we will fight back. Honestly, we will resist it. So, if the National Assembly is not defending us on this, can you tell them that under democracy this is not done? And I want to say Kanduje might have dollars to buy rice for the next 100 years that is going to live in this world. Nigerians don't have that right. This morning we hear that more than 400,000 Nigerians are languishing in refugee camps in Cameroon and in Chad. And you hear 400 in Iraq.
All right, thank you.
Suffering. And you want this to continue?
Thank you for
Nigerians
calling.
will resist it. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. 091-3600-0410. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Babatudio from Ikotu.
Thank you.
Yeah. My contribution this morning is to come up with a kind of idea concerning this particular program. Hello?
Hello.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. As much as people can have a program like this, allow people to form it and bring their contributions, bring their concern and all that thing. This is good. But what I think is much more good for it is for you as a journalist to gather all this information and try as much as possible to consult the people that are concerned, so that you can be able to take this again. Because now, as we are having it, when people are coming to make a reference to some certain error, something that's not good in the society. But like now, I become concerning the bank stuff. How a bank will be taking charges that is not render. It is not done. This is a criminal. For a bank to be taking a 6 naira, almost 7 naira for transaction, that is not good.
All right.
I mean, we needed to help our people. We needed to help Nigerians.
Thank you.
The voiceless ones. This thing is not good.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Thank you for your observation. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Maltinedu Obia. I'm calling from Saga.
Good morning.
Good morning. God bless you. You have said a lot of things that what has done justice to the topics. So let me remind us, until you get it right, somebody mentioned the appointment of the INEC chairman, the Inspector General of Police, the Chief Justice of the Federations. These are the people that will make this country move forward. If you don't have the correct people there, you are wasting your time. But unfortunately, all these things are saddled to the office of the president, who appoints whomever he wants, and they are the ones that will play his that's his tune. On the national grid collapse, there are saboteurs working to make sure that the national grid collapse, and there are no sanctions, and the lack of maintenance. So many things are wrong. On the issue of age qualification and the retirement age, it didn't start today. There are it is here in the judiciary, is here in the police, it is here in the civil servant. They don't want to go, and that is why there is no employment. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you for calling. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Please do well to call back. Of course, still open mic. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Wale Atromi is my name.
Thank you.
Yeah, I heard about the proposed state correction. I don't see that as a issue with the situation of the country. When we are the regional government, there's enough development. Good competition among the region. So the more we create it encourages corruption. Instead of the government to look towards tapping natural resources, they will start deducting people making life frustrating people the more. It's encouraging corruption. Government should think on going back to regional government because it gives room for more corruption. So that's the way I see it.
All right.
So when we go for the more the public regional government, the government will look more into tapping natural resources. So the country will flourish.
Thank you.
So that's my thing. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you for sharing your takes. Still open mic on Mainland Focus, Mainland 98.3 FM, the voice of Lagos. It's time you can definitely pick any story or update of interest to you and would like to hear your contribution or submission on. We're still live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. You can drop your comments right there as well. And of course, WhatsApp and text messages is also very much welcome. You can send your WhatsApp message via 0913 6000430. We'll continue with the calls. Hello, good morning.
Let's take a few WhatsApp messages actually. We have quite a number of them. Good morning, Sage and Modupe. Mr. Joajero and his team in the labor movement don't know that the government they're dealing with is different in the first instance. Maybe they wouldn't have threatened to go on strike several times. Now the labor leaders have lost trust among Nigerians. Their threats to go to another strike or protest cannot even be taken seriously because they don't have the capacity to do so. Ajero should be careful to secure his job. His colleagues can even decide to remove him as the NLC president because of intrigues and manipulations in the higher authority. Noah from Igondo. There's another one here. Good morning, Mainland FM and crew in the studio. Talking about creating 31 states in addition to 36 and Abuja, you ask yourself, what is the mental state of the people that claim to be leaders of the country? What exactly is going on? These people have sworn to destroy everything that we represent politically and economically. In fact, this is a joke taken too far. The APC will not stop until they have turned the country into something else. Anyway, this is diversionary tactic to deny the Southeast an additional state and to keep on distracting Nigerians from demanding good governance from the APC regime. God is watching their tendencies. Victor Aloy from Ikeja. We have Good Morning Mainland FM. My open mic is on the inactivity of the NLC under Ajero. Of a truth, Ajero has not performed, but let me be honest with you. If Adams Oshiomhole has given the mandate to lead Labour under this atmosphere, he would also perform shambolically. All the events that unfolds during PDP in terms of protests was because we still practice some level of democracy. But today, they want to stifle Nigerians at all cost. The infamous events that unfolded at Lekki Tollgate, where there was an attack, is very clear evidence of my point. Up until now, nobody has been held to account over that incident. James from Agbado Junction. More messages on WhatsApp. Good morning, Mainland FM. On Open Mic today, I have a question. What is the impact of the national anthem that was changed by the APC government? What is the impact of Nigeria's economy as it is today? My question again, can any member of the APC government tell me clear times the policy direction of this government? Why am I asking these questions? It's because I've been here in Osaka, Japan, going 2 months now, and I have never seen anybody fighting. I've never seen people complaining about their country. Everybody is very busy, even with visitors. Everybody is enjoying the country. Everyone is enjoying good governance. They understand the policy direction of the Japanese government. As a matter of fact, I'm enjoying the city, the country. I'm enjoying everything that is happening over here. I would advise Nigeria, if you're a journalist, present your programs having your country in mind and don't be biased. If you're a politician, have your country in mind and not your pocket. Don Peters from Osaka, Japan. Over here, we have Good Morning Mainland FM and Pastor Ibrahim from Ijoko Gas Line. What name can we call this present government? We're not enjoying anything from this government. For example, fuel prices, telecommunication increment, the bad road, the health sector, the security, band A power in my area. The bill is 91,000. May God deliver us. All right. We have here also, top of the morning to you, Sage, Madupe, and Fuad. On the grid collapse, Nigeria in 2025 is still experiencing this embarrassing grid collapse when progressive African countries like Burkina Faso and Mali are already planning on building nuclear energy to power their country and possibly their neighbors. The misfortune of Nigeria is its leadership. On insecurity, if there is anywhere in the world where terrorist bandits and criminal elements and their sponsors who have terrorized the people for more than a decade be executed without any remedy or second thought, it should be in Nigeria. But the Nigerian government did seem to be somewhat sympathetic and soft with these terrorists and the merciless mass killers of innocent Nigerians, spending our resources on them, and they think it is an achievement. I doubt there is any end in sight to the fight against terrorism, despite our gallant soldiers killed. The terrorists will see this as a weakness and exploit it, as they always do around the world. The only language they understand is destruction and terror. They should be utterly destroyed by the government, wherever they rear their heads, and we will see how many of them will keep rearing their heads in the future. Thank you, Sage, Lady Mo, and Fᴏᴜᴜ from Alimosho. Thank you, Leke. Good morning, Lady Mo and Sage. I'm concerned about the current administration's approach to addressing the national grid issue, which has been ongoing since the APC regime. President Tinubu's team seems to lack the technical expertise needed to provide a lasting solution. As noted by former President Olusegun Obasanjo, the administration's policy, although necessary, have been poorly implemented. Furthermore, I'm alarmed by Governor Ganduje's recent statement regarding the 2027 presidential election. It's crucial that Nigeria's leader prioritize the nation's interest over personal agenda. Ganduje's action, particularly the allegations of collecting dollars, undermine the integrity of Nigeria's leadership. If Nigeria truly values discipline and integrity, Ganduje will be held accountable for his actions. Andrew from Yobo. Alright, I think we can take phone calls now whilst we gather the rest of the messages.
Alright, hello, good morning.
Lady Mo, how are you?
Doing very well, thank you.
Lady Sage, how are you?
Good morning to you, hello.
I just heard of you well.
Thank you.
My name is Prince Why, calling you from Amwodo. I think Ganduje is a politician. Out of our consultative forum, they are cultural group. They defend the interests of the North. They are not a politician. The reaction to Ganduje is what I'm not talking about. They are not tampering the people's wills in that area. We are having a lot of problems there. How many times have those social rock to show Mr. President insecurity going on in our area? How we go to tackle it? How many governors did they gather together to talk to them say this problem we have faced for day one? How we tackle it? How many times did they say that children is not at home, joining Boko Haram? Where again? They never sit down to talk about that. They are talking about politics. They are talking about 2027. Let's for instance do their politics. Those who claim to cater for their people, whether you are 꽌ᴏᴜ, you are going to cater for your people, not to be talking about politics. So for that, they should do the right thing, do the will of your people that will be talking about politics. Good morning to you, my dearest ladies.
Thank you. Good morning to you once again. Hello, good morning. 09136000410. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. If you can, okay, please do out. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Are you there? All right, please do out call back. That could be the network. Would appreciate if you can put a call through back. 09136000410. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We can hear you. Can you go ahead?
Yeah, I'm calling you from Nigeria.
Can you please speak up a bit? A little better than that.
I want to talk about
your name and where your name.
I'm calling you from Nigeria.
All right.
We are talking about tax reforms and every other reform. We are not talking about electoral reform that give us this government. Because that is the problem we are having in Nigeria. Without Nigeria having a clean people that will give us a credible elections in Nigeria, we will never go anywhere. I use this to get opportunity to call on Nigeria and see it is the right time for us to wake up. Let us focus on our slumber and let these people know that what they are doing is not right. They are not leading us right. We cannot just be complaining. During the time of election,
thank you.
We come out and approve.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Don't forget you have just a minute to express yourself. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is Marvel calling from Ikorodu.
Good morning.
I think my take this morning would be Nigeria is after my life. I think you should ask me why, because I don't know whereby you have to pay for electricity charges almost 100,000 in a month, and you're about going out. You can't actually. I don't remember the last time I bought a full tank in my car, and we are still bringing another one ATM. Everything has to do with charges. We're in a community where even your house, your light bill is more even expensive than your house rent. And on the take of Ganduje, it is well when you have hungry, infested people on the realms of affair. So those are the kind of things you hear. May God bless Nigeria, and I know this country will be great again. Thank you.
God bless you too. Thank you for calling. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yes, this is Lawrence calling from the mainland.
Didn't get your name?
This is Lawrence calling from the mainland. Island, sorry.
All right, go ahead.
You see, I will implore Nigerians to be positive in their thinking. See, this is one of the reasons even God himself destroyed Israelite. Israelite complained and God was not pleased with them. I've never heard or seen when somebody call on the radio and pray for Nigeria and even live for a second. We are full of complaints every day, every time. Why wouldn't we change our tactics and be positive with our country? We're always very biased when it comes to even elections. I think this ethnicity, this thing, bias needs to stop. Nigerian is bigger than our ethnicity, our religion. We need to put aside all these sentiments. It does not matter whether it's Yoruba, whether it's an Igbo man, whether it's an Hausa man. The only thing that is more important is having a peaceful coexistence with one another. We should stop all these things and stop inciting one another. Whatever Gandhi has said, it is based on his knowledge. Yes, and Modena has ruled for 8 years. He was speaking on the wise of the South. I don't know when it comes to this, the South people will be divided.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Ambrose.
Good morning.
We talk about Mugabe. Did I hear somebody say Nigerians should be positive? Hey, excuse me. You are asking me to jump into the river, and you are telling me to be positive. It's only in Nigeria you will be seeing that your leaders are embezzling Nigerians' money. They are not doing the right thing. Things are going retrogressively, and somebody will tell you that you should be positive. See, this country, I don't understand. I don't even know whether God understands this country. Good morning.
All right, thank you for calling. But I'm sure that only positivity can make for the better. We can always be positive and not negative. Thank you for calling. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, ladies, good morning.
Morning to you.
Yeah, I think today's open mic, Abi.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to.
Your name?
Beg, this is Ģeģe Joshua calling from Ebutimeta.
All right, go ahead.
I want to beg President Tinubu. We need more energy, more funds to be channeled toward this Lagos Calabar road. In fact, I feel like if the particular project is delivered at least maybe 50% by maybe 2020 or thereabout, we can like a person like me going to Ondo State will not be so much difficult because my village is very close to the coastal road. So I want to beg President, we need more money for this project, please. I don't want anything to hinder the progress we've been recording so far. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Open mic on Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. You pick any update or story of your choice. You are free to definitely react and share your submission contribution to any of the interested story you would like to share. And of course, don't forget we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. So you can join us live on Facebook and also on YouTube. And you can also listen live via our website and also on via Radio Garden. You want to take us through some
Facebook messages. Yes. Francis Ekpeyong says, "Good morning, Sage Forward and Lady Mo. Let the NLC call also for the boycott of electricity, ATM cash points, importation, etc." Benjamin Issa says, "Good morning, Mr. Jude." Who's that? Anyways, to me, NLC under the leadership Joajero should please leave telecom alone and face the reality on ground. The Nigerian masses are suffering today because of the subsidies gone policy of the government. Today, the federal government has hiked everything that the masses are supposed to enjoy: subsidy, petrol, electricity, import duties, etc. Where is the NLC in all of this? Telecom is a private business. To me, Ajero, the president of the NLC, is chasing shadows and should leave the object, which is ridiculous. Is Ajero not aware that any amount above 10,000 naira one receives in his or her bank account attracts a 50 naira deduction by the federal government? What did Ajero do about it? Is he aware that from the 1st of March, the CBN has directed banks to charge customers for ATM withdrawal? Any comment from Ajero's answer is no. Ajero should please leave us alone while we're waiting for the next NLC president. Benjamin from Shogunle. Kabiru Adigbenro on Facebook says, "Good morning, Sage and Lady Mo. Nigerians will vote for the right candidate in 2027. The politicians should stop this distraction. We cannot continue this hardship. God bless my country, Nigeria." Christopher F. Young, still on Facebook, says, "I greet everyone in the studio, Mainland 98.3 FM. God bless you guys. The reason Nigeria is in this mess that seems as if nothing is working is as a result of massive corruption in Nigeria's system and is moving from one sector to another. If God opened your eyes to see how much worth Nigeria has, other countries would have been running to Nigeria for investment instead of Nigerian leaders deceiving themselves by saying they are going to bring investors to Nigeria. A good product sells itself. Nigerian politicians are bringing Nigeria down with their massive corruption. They looted the country and the country refused to go down. Nigerian citizens should please come together and let us see how we can take Nigeria away from these present politicians. God bless Nigeria and give us good leaders. Amen." Thank you very much. Omotosho Taufik Hayode says, "Good morning, Lady Mo. Good morning, Lady Sage and Mr. Fuad. My open mic today is on the CBN new ATM policy and the NLC's wrong priorities. Instead of reacting to the CBN sanctions, the NLC seems focused on pressuring telecom companies to change, overlooking the present issue of inflation driven by government policies. The present government administration is taking Nigerians for granted. Following the introduction of stamp duties, there are now increased charges on ATM withdrawals. Banks profit from deposited funds, yet impose fees when customers withdraw their own money. While some may not be concerned about these charges, it's crucial for labor unions to advocate for change on CBN policy and for the government to reconsider its policies, especially for those who rely on small withdrawals to make ends meet." And Sam Ayonfe says, "Well done, ladies and gentlemen in the studio. God will fight for us as we rise to do the fight. Wisdom leads." All right, thank you very much. We're still taking contributions on Mainland Focus and the phone lines are still open.
Can you please move away from your radio sets, please, or turn it off?
Off.
All right. Good morning.
I greet all of you. Mr. Fawad, I greet you too.
Thank you. Good morning.
And this is Triple Eight from Ojo.
All right, go ahead. You have a minute.
My take this morning is advocating for the change of police uniform. I want the police uniform to be changed. Mr. President, I beg you, I want the uniform to be changed to white. That of Navy, but they will have their emblem on it to differentiate. Because if their uniform is white, you will see that they will compare themselves. In the night, they can use white cardigan or a black cardigan when we are going on duty in the night. But in the daytime, they could use white uniform so that they will compare themselves. And I'm also believing that we should let the State government establish an industry that will be a plantain chip will help Nigeria because that place produce a lot of plantain.
Thank you.
God bless Nigeria.
God bless you too. Thank you for calling. 091-36000410. 091-36000410. WhatsApp and text messages you can send via 091-36000430. 091-36000430. We still open mic, of course, on Mail and Focus on Mail and 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Keep your, just for a few more minutes, keep your contributions coming in. And of course, you can still drop your comments and contributions on, we're streaming live on Facebook and of course on YouTube. 091-36000410. 091-36000410. Do we have some messages?
I'll just read the messages whilst we're waiting for the calls to come through. Good morning, Sage and Lady Mo. I'm concerned about the current administration's approach to addressing the national grid issue, which has been ongoing since the APC regime. President Tinubu's team seems to lack the technical expertise. I read this before, quite certain. We have Ima from Mekpaja. Good morning. Will it be possible to get in touch with the police PRO to enlighten motorists on vehicle papers that the police are supposed to ask for? The police are almost asking for the date of the manufacture of the vehicle. I mean, we did have the AIG here a few days ago, right? Okay, but we can make that happen for sure. We could definitely make that happen so we could talk. Or you can listen to Oga Driver. Oga Driver usually happens on Mondays, 11 to 11:30. So you can listen to Oga Driver and they bring in experts who can really talk to you about road use, the papers that are required of you, and how to interact with officials on the road as well. So please do well to listen to Oga Driver. We have another message here. Finest morning to you. With all of these reforms, what has been reformed, and where does this government want the already suffering Nigerians to have money to pay for these taxes? The government should please stop stifling the people, and it seems that they are on a vendetta for Nigerians not voting them in the real sense of voting. Grandma Maggie Odibo from Oshodi. Another message here says, good morning. On the national grid collapse, it's like a monthly occurrence. Why should the national grid be collapsing every month without solution? Don't we have a minister of power? Can't he find a lasting solution that will bring an end to it? Was he appointed for appointment's sake, or wasn't he appointed as a compensation? This government has a lot of work to do to their tenure. It's being fast spent. When will they start doing the work for which they were elected? This is the opportunity they've been waiting for, and they have to prove and convince Nigeria that they're competent. We have a phone call.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, Melan FM, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Thaddeus from Ikeja, Lagos.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, honestly, we already have issue in this country, but more issues are still piling up. Honestly, I don't just understand. The issue of missing arms, see, I don't know what is happening. I don't know what the is going to say about it. And the issue of this national grid, it's just funny. I don't just understand. We have ministers of various these things. Where is the Minister of Power? What is he saying about all these things? It's not fine, seriously, what is happening in this country. It shows as if we don't even have government because we don't even know our left from our right anymore in this country. Serious. Only God can save us. That's just my thought. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. 091-36000410.
We'll just go back to reading the messages whilst the calls come through. We have the provision of the power to UCH after over 3 months cannot and will never be acceptable at all, despite having all resources to generate power at our beck and call. We have solar, wind, hydro, nuclear materials, and we can even generate a large amount of biogas from Ojota and Igondo. The refuse dump alone to power several communities if the money dedicated for the power sector is directed to the right channel. Say general, we can see that the major problem bedeviling the country is corruption, and that is why the country might never grow. Secondly, the military has stated that they killed several terrorist commanders. Who will come out boasting that they have not been killed, and some would even be turbaned as chiefs in some state? Later, the Labour should just leave us alone, as their threats can only bark but cannot bite. Very soon they will start to sing on your mandate we stand. Finally, my solution to our problem in the country is to practice a closed economy and look inward, making use of our natural resources. That's from Sean. Good morning, Sage. I don't blame Ganduje. If things were being done right, he should be behind bars. as the issue would have swallowed him since, and he would not be talking as he is and be talking from the cell if we were a serious country. Chike from Akute. Okay. Hello, Mainland FM. Your initial 2 minutes allocated to caller is on the right direction. Reducing it to 1 minute is not good. It's not conducive to callers. We want to talk and express genuine issues. No matter the callers you anticipated, is still the same airtime. I hope the management reversed the decision. Alhaji Subar, I expect you to understand better, especially you. We did tell you why we reviewed the time that was allocated to callers. Many people send us plenty messages talking about how they want to call but they cannot call. They call and it's always busy because certain individuals have found a way to always make sure their calls connect. And so to accommodate them, whilst we're actively working to get a second line, we thought to minimize talk time so we can have new perspective. And you can testify that we've had new people, new voices, new names, people calling for the first time, more women who've been able to call and contribute. We're asking that you sacrifice 1 minute of talk time to accommodate other people. I don't believe that this should pose a problem for you. If we're demanding sacrifices from higher places, we should also be able to make sacrifices for our colleagues as well. So please, let's just continue on this pattern. When we get a second line, you can talk as much as you'd like. Thank you for your understanding. Let's read another message here. Good morning, Sage and Lady Mo and Oga Fuad. My open mic today is on the insecurity in Nigeria. Why is it that this APC government keeps doing the same thing in one particular way, by pardoning the so-called repentant terrorists and reintegrating them into society, yet they expect different results? It doesn't work like that. With this, the situation we're in, we will be going nowhere. God bless Nigeria. Please, Prince Samuel Orji from Ajigunle Apapa, Lagos. I'll just read one more and we can call it a wrap for this morning. Unfortunately, we might not be able to take another phone call, so please pardon us. We have this one here. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. I already read it before. Thank you very much. If we can squeeze in this one last call before we leave.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sage.
Good morning.
I'm Edward from Tango.
Thank you.
This Gandija matter, because I believe that if somebody had done something in the past and the law sets up on this or her, at least there might be a lesson to nothing supposed to understand. This dollar a suggestion before of this dollar is up to now, nobody knows how this thing goes. That's why I can be telling Nigeria anything they like to talk. And secondly, this repentance in the north, that they are granting freedom for this people that destroy the north. It's not supposed to be like that. Because in other parts of Nigeria, they will put anybody that finds disturbing or killing. But in this case of north, and giving them more freedom to return them into the market and let them continue to act again. The government should look into it. If they really are fighting for insurgency in Nigeria, that's not how to fight insurgency. Right. Somebody destroy lives and property and they will give you chance to continue again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for. All right, that'll be the size of the package this morning. Thank you so much for all your contributions. Thank you for your submissions. Really appreciate your time. Thank you for your cooperation and your understanding. Of course, keep it locked to Mainland 98.3 FM. We still have loads of programs lined up for your listening pleasure and would like you to stick around. I remain with Dukbe. You can call me Lady Mo.
Right. Creative Nanja is on your airwaves by 10 a.m. So do well to listen to Creative Nanja, a program that talks about everything that we are as a people, what we represent, the beauty of our country, Nigeria, in terms of humans, in terms of resources, in terms of our environment, and many things, many beautiful things. So stick around. Creative Nanja is on your airwaves from 10 a.m. here on Mainland 98.3 FM. Sage Babalola is my name. The Morning Express continues.
Follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM, on Twitter at Mainland FM. We are the sound of Lagos.